like we used to fight cockerels, and we always used to meet on pigeon kites Sunday afternoon. At first we just had little bantycocks, but they were right game. You know, like they'd fight to death. They weren't like have a fight and like quit or all like that. Even when they're losing, they think they're winning.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So anyway, after we used to meet on pigeon kites and every Sunday afternoon, and we used to have little fights with birds, and they might have 2 or 3 fights a day, these birds, and there weren't much money on it, like tenors, 20s and things like that, but I got right into it, me. So I went and bought an Indian game bird. Cost me about 150 quid, a babby, some time ago. So anyway, I brought it up, I got it fit, like we used to, in its aviary, well, pen, whatever you call it, I used to hang a cabbage from roof aviary. So bird, if it wanted it, it had to jump up. So it were using its muscles and its legs, because when they're fighting, that's what they use. They kick and they peck and whatever. Yeah. So anyway,
so you're actually fucking conditioning it, like
conditioning it, yeah. Like you have to, like you can't really. It's like with dogs. You can't teach a dog or a bird how to fight. You can only keep it fit for the fight.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And anyway, I got that much into it. I put word out that I got this right good bird. So I had these gypsies coming to see me from Tinsley, and this was a massive gyppo camp. It was absolutely.
Is it a big gypsy thing? Because I didn't know much about it in this country. I went to one in Mexico, but I didn't fucking.
Yeah, cockfighting. But over here, we didn't, but I'm sure people do. We didn't use spurs.
Yeah.
Do you know,
like the fucking dagger.
The blades on the legs. We just like to watch the free fight and the gameness, because I should imagine that when they've got blades on the legs, a fucking bad bird can beat a good bird. It's just a luck here. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, I went down to this gyppo camp. There were me and a couple of my pals, and there were hundreds there, and we weren't expecting this, and it was for like 300 quid this fight. So anyway, he starts, and my bird's doing right well. He's fucking booting this bird all over.
So you'd put 300 up for your bird?
Yeah. And he'd put 300 up for his. This is a long time ago. No, 300 quid were decent money then. And my bird were getting best of this bird, and this bird kept turning round, shooting off, and my bird was chasing it. So anyway, they got under this lorry for some reason. I don't know how they got under there. And
do they do it free or what? Or is it not in a pen? Or what?
It's not in a pen. It was just
just people gathered round.
Just there. Do you know what I mean? And as they've come out, this fucking Jack Russell dog ran up, and it could have been any of the birds, I suppose, but it ran up to my bird and it bit it straight off fucking wing. And like, I could see then that my bird were like getting a bit reluctant. 5 minutes later, a little fucking gyppo ran up and booted my bird. So then straight away my bird quit. He didn't want none of that hassle. So anyway, I ended up.
You didn't want to be paying out though on that, did you?
Well, this is another story. This is where the story gets fucking brilliant. So anyway, I paid him. So I said to him, I went, keep fucking bird and all its wank. But this is because I'm so green at it. I'm pissed off. Know what I mean? So anyway, that night I was in Springwood. So I'm talking to my mate, and he asked me what I've been doing. I said I've been cockfighting. Now this bloke who I'm talking to is a proper. He's into all this shit proper. And he went, tell me what happened. So I told him, I said, like, started off right well. My bird were getting it some fucking hammer, and it kept turning and running off. So he went running off. I goes, yeah, my bird were having to chase it. He went, let me tell you something, Clyde, in cockfighting, as soon as a bird turns its back, it's like a boxing match. You know, it's like Sykes with Gardner got stopped.
Yeah.
He said, as soon as a bird turns its back and starts doing one, it's over. So I goes, well, a fucking dog bit it, and a little and a little jippo. This is 11 o'clock at night. This in pub. I went, and a little jippo fucking bolted it. He went, "There's one." I went, "You what?" He went, "There's one." I went, "Have you got card outside?" We fucking drove down to this jippo site, and trust me, 11 o'clock at night is, and it's fucking huge, this jippo site. I've gone on, they called him Caesar Price. I banged on his fucking door.
We've got Price Chickens right now, haven't we? Cornelius is called.
I fucking banged on his door. Boom, boom, boom. Caesar, fucking get out. On shouting. Next minute, all lights are coming on a jippo. Caravans. Fucking they're coming out with shirts off and what. So he's come. What's up? I went, "You fucking lost that fight." I went, "It got kicked, it fucking ran off and a dog bit it. I want me fucking money back." So he went, "You've given me," I went, "I want me fucking," and I'm really kicking off here. I want me money back and I want me fucking bird back. So anyway, to stop all hassle and all jippos are fucking coming round. But like then, I was on it. Know what I mean? So he says, "Your bird is round back in a horse, knows them horse transporters, in one of them." And I'm thinking, right, he wants me to go round here and they're going to be fucking waiting for me. So I goes round, but I didn't give a fuck. I'd had a couple of pints and also that made me grow 6 inch. So I've walked round, fucking goes into this horse box, fucking birds fucking sat there on this perch. Like, so I went up, I got him, grabs him under my arm, he's getting me my money, and as I'm walking out, he's got a fucking English bull terrier chained up. So I've linked it and fucking took his dog. I went, "I'm taking this bastard and all." Slung it in fucking car, but unbeknownst to me, it were fucking deaf, this English bull. Do you know what I mean? But that were my main story for cockfighting. But I had a few, but that was the one what really stands